G'day everybody, thanks for joining us here at Oztruckintv. We're over here at the cat truck stand. Mate, this thing's huge, okay, and it's an eye catcher. Adrian, right, how are you, mate?
Not too bad, nice to meet you, mate.
Okay, well thanks for... Now, Adrian's going to tell us all about the cat truck stand, and mate, what a stand, this is an eye catcher.
Yeah, we're pretty happy with the way it's come up. We've put a lot of effort into it. We've got 5 trucks on display here today, and pretty pleased to say we got the stand to show. So it's come up well, mainly thanks to our marketing people with a bit of input from everyone else and the local dealer up here. But it's come up well.
All right, first of all, let's start over here. What have we got here?
Right, so this one is our Cat CT630. It's set up as a tipper spec. It's got a 15-litre Caterpillar engine to the latest emission standards. And I'll just point out some features on the front of the truck. So
what's the story here first, mate? This has got my eye. What's the story with this paint job?
Yeah, so that's called sort of a rattlesnake green, I think they call it, the colour. So that was chosen specifically for the show. We thought it'd be a bit of an eye catcher, and it's come up pretty well.
All right, sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead, mate. It just caught my eye.
No problem. So part of the whole design of the truck is the aerodynamics. So it's got a curved front that extends right up into the headlights. These are LED headlights. We're the first truck in Australia to offer fully integrated LED headlights. They give you better vision and also reduce fatigue. Moving up a little bit more stainless grille, good for long life, and aerodynamic hood flowing up into nice curved windscreen, good for visibility, and again good for aerodynamics.
Alright, so these come in like a tipper combination. Can they be used as a small prime mover around town as well?
Look, they can be. We've got another truck on the other side of the stand that's probably more suited to that local haul. Okay, which would be more of a beat up prime mover, so for heavy use.
Which we'll have a look at very shortly. And obviously over the other side here we've got, now this model you've got over here, what model is this one over here?
Right, so this is the CT630 LS luxury sleeper. It's designed as a long haul prime mover, so that can do some B-double work. It's ideal for a grain trailer or that sort of application. For general freight, anyone going long distances and they need a comfortable place to sleep inside the truck.
So obviously it's gathering a fair bit of interest here at the Brisbane Truck Show. People are just having a look in and out of it. This stand has just been so busy. Okay, so here we are. We're up the top platform, which is a great idea, so everybody can get a good view of what's going on. Yeah. We've been this big blue beast here that you've described to us. What about some other features on the back of this baby? Geez, it's nice.
Okay, yeah, thanks. Yeah. So I'll start with features up at the top. So you can see this has got dual chrome exhaust. That looks good, but it's also good for fuel efficiency and it's also better for performance. Dual system. One thing I'll just point out on the exhaust, you notice inside the exhaust tips, they're very clean. Now this truck's been driven on the roads and the exhausts are still that clean, and that's thanks to the emissions technology that's standard on the vehicle. Very clean running engine, very clean system, and no black exhaust soot in the exhaust pipe.
It's a very big thing these days, isn't it, to get it right?
Absolutely. You know, we're legally obliged to do that, but quite apart from that, it's better for the community. These trucks operate in areas where the schools, things like that on the edge of the road, and the last thing we want is to be blowing black soot into the atmosphere, but we breathe that in. Yep. So all of our latest Cat products have diesel particulate filters,
okay, yep.
And they catch that soot and bulk and clean exhaust pipes.
Now obviously while we're up here, I'm going to save the big flash one for last, but look, over the other side here, what model have you got sitting up over here?
Right, so this is our sort of lighter weight unit at the front spectrum, but it's still a heavy duty truck. It's called a CT610, and it comes with a CT13 engine. 475 horsepower and 1700 foot-pounds of torque. And it's got that full 1700 foot-pounds of torque right down to 1000 RPM, so it's a strong engine that can lug down on a hill. That results in excellent drivability.
It's a very tidy looking truck as well.
It has come up well, and this is not actually that far different from the standard spec, so it's had a little bit of obviously updates done in the black tanks, but this is a reasonably sort of spec you could actually put into service as a single trailer prime mover, or even for light B-double.
Okay guys, we're up on the top level still. So in the background, look at this flash jigger here, look at that. Now this is the CT630LS. It's the same as the blue jigger downstairs there, but there's a few things that we'll get Adrian to talk to us about. So if you want to come through, we'll come closer and have a bit of a look.
Right, so this truck, as Mick said, very similar to the blue one down there, but this has been customised a bit more to suit a particular operator's preference. So the main item here is starting with these big square tanks on the side that gives you increased fuel capacity, and also some additional work that's been done on the truck to carry that square theme right down to the back. It's got custom rear wheel arches that you might just be able to see on the back there, with no external brackets on the top of them. They've got low mount brackets for a really tidy, streamlined appearance. Designed mirror with a teardrop shape, so the air can smoothly flow over the mirrors. This has also got on the top of the windscreen there a custom sun visor. That's been built to the customer's preference.
So this colour scheme is for a customer?
The colour scheme actually was done uniquely for the show, but I'm sure
someone is bound to look at it. My favourite's the blue. I'm quite partial to blue, but I tell you, this thing does stand out. Now, that's not the end of the show, not the end of the stand here. There's a little bit more downstairs that we might be able to go and have a look at, Adrian.
Yeah, we can. If you like, we've got some engine hardware down there that's pretty interesting.
All right, guys, follow us down. We're going to go downstairs. Okay, as you can see out the back here, we've got the blue beast out the back here. Now, which means that puts us down underneath the CT630LS. So, Adrian's going to go through a few things with us here underneath the truck.
I'll just point out some of the key features. So, starting at the front, this is the big C15 engine, 550 horsepower and 1850 foot-pounds of torque. So, it's a powerful engine and with very good low-down torque and lugging performance. Moving back a little bit further, 18-speed, an ultra-shift transmission, a view that you don't very often get of a truck. So that's an automated transmission, no clutch pedal. It basically changes gears itself and controls the clutch. All electronically controlled. The driver just drives. Moving a little bit further back, this is part of the emission system that, as I spoke about earlier, cleans any soot out of the exhaust. These are the dual particulate filters. Dual system gives you reduced back pressure, better performance and better fuel economy. Moving a little bit further back, this is a premium Dana SPL 250 drive line. So, as you can see, a very large diameter drive shaft, very heavy duty fittings at either end, and that's designed for long life, low maintenance and reduced vibration. Moving a little bit further back, this particular truck is fitted with a Trimax EX heavy duty suspension, and you can see the size of the cross tube and the large cast arms that are designed to carry that weight. So it's a heavy duty rear suspension offering. And finally, getting right to the back, this is the rear axle system. This is a Meritor RT46 160 axle, so that's ideal axle system for any weight up to about 90 tonnes and potentially even up to 110 tonne applications. So that's about it for underneath the truck.
Okay, so we've moved straight out from underneath and we've got the actual engine here. This is the C15. Alright, Adrian, talk to us about the C15 that you got on display.
Right, so I mentioned some of this a bit earlier, but so C15, it's a 15 litre engine, actually 15.2 litres, a little bit bigger, 550 horsepower, 850 foot-pounds of torque, with excellent drivability. Part of that comes from this turbocharger system here. It's dual turbochargers. They give you high boost pressure right across the operating range of the engine. It's got quite some sophisticated technology still. Variable valve actuation, that's for improved emissions and also for improved performance. Water to air charge air cooler here, that takes more of the heat out of that air, so the air that goes back through the main cooler into the engine, the temperature is reduced as far as possible for, again, optimum efficiency and performance. Just moving to the front of the engine, 2-speed fan drive. Normally runs at low speed, but when the going gets tough or it's a hot day, watch in, fully engage and run at full speed, and that's how it cools the engine. I was talking a little bit before about particulates. This is a filter on the side of the engine that catches any of the blow-by gases and make sure they don't go out to the atmosphere, and any oil that's caught is returned back down into the engine sump. So that's again for clean engine emissions. We don't want any particulates getting out of the engine if we can avoid it. Moving back here, again Deakin Ultra Shift transmission, fully automated transmission, computer controlled, only requires the accelerator pedal and brake pedal. So that's basically it for the engine assembly.
Okay, so Adrian's given us a good rundown on what they've got on display here, and mate, it's quite tasty.
Yeah, look, it's come up pretty nice.
It's, I'm pretty sure that the sales, just with what you got on display here, are probably just going to steadily, just what you got here on show.
I think you're right, Nick.
Well, congratulations to Cat Trucks. You guys have got a great stand here, and look, you've been watching Oztruckintv with Adrian Wright from Cat Trucks Australia.
No worries, thanks, Nick.